understand all the things that are supposed to happen before and during launch, that if things start to go a little sideways, she'll be heavily involved in making sure we understand how to deal with them. Navigation are assessing and understanding the track that the spacecraft is on once it separates from the launch vehicle so that the antenna on the ground can point to it and track it.
And then this row behind you, they're making sure Europa Clipper's healthy, correct?
That's right. While systems here is ensuring that all of the different parts of the spacecraft work together, the folks back here are paying attention to individual pieces. Avionics and flight software are paying attention to the computer and the software that's running on board. Fault protection is ensuring that if something ran on board in response to a problem, we understand what that is. Power is ensuring things like the solar array and the battery are producing enough energy for the spacecraft. Thermal is making sure that everything stays within the right temperature ranges. Propulsion is noting everything that has to do with thrusting on the spacecraft is working. Then guidance, navigation, and control and motion behavior are ensuring the spacecraft is pointed in the right direction and moving the way that it should.
And there's a special role here too, the test bed. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, the test bed is a set of hardware and software components in another room that we have two of them set up like a simulation of the spacecraft, so that if things go a little bit off kilter, then we can use them to troubleshoot what's going on.
And there's one more thing I'd like to ask you about. There is a tradition here at JPL that involves some snacks. Could you tell us more about
That's
this?
right. These are the Lucky Peanuts. And as the story goes, back in the 60s, an engineer was handing out peanuts during a launch just to ease the tension in the room. That one went really well, and so now, as our tradition is, we have Lucky Peanuts with every major event. Lucky Peanuts!
Thank you so much, Tracy.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
As you can see, Tracy is here now, and the entire Europa Clipper team are in high gear. This isn't the only room where the team is hard at work. Let's take a live look at an additional operation room. This is where an overflow of the team is working during and after launch. Megan, back to you. Thank you so much.
As we continue to make great progress tanking this vehicle, we'll send it back to Megan and Jen.
Great to hear that tanking's going well. All right, NASA's ambitious journey to Europa has inspired U.S. poet laureate Ada Limon to write In Praise of Mystery, a poem for Europa. It is such a powerful piece. Please check it out.
In Praise of Mystery, a poem for Europa. Arching under the night sky, inky with black expansiveness, we point to the planets we know. We pin quick wishes on stars. From Earth, we read the sky as if it is an unerring book of the universe, expert and evident. Still, there are mysteries below and evident. Still, there are mysteries below.
Those stage 2 LOX
To be
levels.
supporting this mission, Europa Clipper is NASA's flagship mission to explore a moon of Jupiter called Europa. Here's our Europa Clipper spacecraft being built.
How do you build a spacecraft to go visit a world that exists inside of this extreme environment?
What we're looking for is what's underneath the surface.
My name is Valeria Salazar, and I help put together all the hundreds of different components that make up Europa Clipper.
My name is Andres Rivera.
My name is Jenny Kampmeyer.
My name is Sarah Elizabeth McCandless, and I am an interplanetary navigator.
I'm Deepak Srinivasan, and I work to make sure that we can communicate with the Europa Clipper spacecraft.
I'm making sure that Europa Clipper makes its way to Jupiter safely.
I work on Europa Clipper, helping science fiction become science reality.
We're going to Europa to determine whether we have favorable conditions for life.
Here on Earth, no matter what environment you're in, wherever there's water, we found life.
We're going to investigate all those ingredients that we think have led to life as a whole.
But to actually do that, a lot of engineering has to happen.
There's no one person that is responsible for getting the spacecraft built, for designing our science campaigns.
I'm helping enable solar system exploration, helping to enable exploration of the universe.
We're doing some really humanity-changing science.
It's a hard journey to get here. It felt like an impossible dream.
For me personally, being an immigrant, I never really imagined that I would have the opportunity to participate in something like this. Just seeing it up here and knowing that it's going to be up in space,